Oh, you mean you're recording the session, not the picture.
Yeah, no, it stopped recording for some reason. I didn't know why. Oh well. Um, you see, sorry. Pulls Isiel back inside and puts her back in. Um, and Castell pulls out a little notepad. I was like, we're here to ask some questions. Just to see if we can figure out what's going on. Um, Sora, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yeah. Was your Okay, wait, so which child is this? This isn't in character.
Um, like you mean the child that went missing?
Yeah.
This is Molly Winterstep.
Molly Winterstep. Okay, and is she a half elf or is that something I have to ask too?
You would have to ask that because you've never seen her.
Okay. Okay, ask the mother. Was Molly Winterstep a half elf or was she also a halfling like everyone else here?
She was a half elf. We're all um I'm a half elf and the my husband's a half elf too. So
If you don't mind me asking, why are there half elves living here in a village full of halflings?
um my husband is Amstead. He works down a little bit past Fenland or Vi. This was one of the closest houses we could find for cheap near his work.
Hmm. Okay. Mm,
Yeah. Okay. Costello goes on with asking questions. I was like, okay, so how many days was Molly kidnapped ago? Um, and her mom responds as like, uh, three days. She went missing 3 days ago. And it was the middle of the night. I think she was up tinkering with something or playing with something. The light in her room was on. Um, and then I heard um some kind of noise, but I didn't hear anything else. And then Ethiel, her sister, the little girl who just came outside earlier, she heard something apparently and ran into her sister's room and found the window wide open, um, and a bunch of claw marks in her windowsill. And then Molly was just gone.
huh. So she didn't scream or make any other noise. She just basically disappeared.
Yeah, not that I heard. Apparently Ethiel heard something, but I didn't hear anything.
If you don't mind me asking, can I ask her what she heard?
Yeah, I can go grab her. Sari turns around and grabs her other daughter, um, who looks fairly upset about not being allowed to go into the forest to go investigate on her own.
Honestly,
Um,
same.
this kid is 13, roughly, from the looks of it. But she has an air of confidence about her that you haven't really seen with any of the other kids in this town. Like this girl knows she's shit. this girl
Good
this
for
girl
her.
knows that she's like the strongest bitch around and has no shame. And she kind of looks at you and was like, "What?"
I want to ask you what noise you heard the night your sister went missing.
Oh, I heard someone muttering. Like, I don't know. I don't know no magic or anything, but I heard her muttering. Not Molly. I heard something muttering outside the window. Her room's right next to mine. The only thing separating it is a little thin wall that my dad built, so I could hear
Mm.
everything. But I heard muttering, and then it just went completely silent in there, and I thought that was real weird. Cause normally Molly has some kind of like machine going. She likes music boxes, um,
Mm.
and so she normally has a music box playing, but then the music box stopped, and so I got real confused. And I went to go check on her, and then I saw someone grabbing her, through the window, and I tried to stab them, but I missed.
Mm.
And then they ran
First
into the
question.
forest.
Okay. Well, first question. Could you make out anything at all that the person was muttering or literally was just intangible?
It was something magical. I don't speak any magic.
So it might have been a magical chant. Okay, and ooh, sorry, that was an alert on my phone. But no.
It's okay.
But yeah. Second, oh my gosh, I forgot my question. It was a good one too. But yeah.
4 minutes.
Yeah, can we hang
Okay.
up and end it? Because I might remember later.
Yep.
Also, Jay can't make it, so.
Okay, I'll make a new call. BRB. Hey,
Hello.
Hello. I remember my question though. It was gonna be when you saw her getting grabbed through the window, what kind of hands? Like was it paws or like human hands?
what?
I was gonna ask what kind of hands they were. Like what was grabbing her through the window? Like was it paws like of an animal or was it like humanoid hands?
Um, they were humanoid. Um, I I don't know what race it belonged to. They were wearing gloves.
Okay.
They were wearing white gloves. But they grabbed her and drug her out. And Molly grabbed the windowsill and her nails dug into the window, but she was
Okay.
gone. She was screaming too, but I didn't hear anything.
Oh, so that must mean they must have cast like a silencing spell or something. And that's probably why the music box stopped working too. Oh, I'm not saying any of this in character.
Yeah.
But one other question that's not in character. Did you say whether or not the disruptor beasts can like change their form?
Displacer beasts cannot change their form.
They can't. Okay.
No.
Ooh, mystery.
And as we know of, there's no one else that was working with the displacer beast that we know.
No, not that you know of. Castell did mention that she saw someone watching her from the trees on their way back from the monolith, but that is so far the only other suspicious thing you've heard, relating to the incidents.
Okay. So, a mysterious person wearing white gloves and that can use magic, so they're not like primitive or anything.
Yep.
Okay. That's all the questions I can think of as of now.
Okay. Castell has a few more questions, so she's gonna go ahead and ask those.
Okay.
Castell, um, like, flips through her notebook again and was like, um, can you remind me, like, what Molly was like? Like, what she was into? You see, sorry, her mother pipes up now. Is like, oh, she's really, really good with a bow, and a crossbow. She's always, well, she kind of idolizes you, Castell. She wants to become a ranger. Um, and she likes training a lot at the guards, barracks with a bunch of the other kids. Um, and she's pretty handy with some, like, tinkerous tools, too. She made her own music box. Um, makes her own stuff. She's real smart. Real strong.
Sarai,
Huh?
what's up
You
with
have
the
some
music?
beautiful music playing through here.
Oh, thanks. It's Shrek. Let me turn it down.
You're
Also, I
watching
think I know
Shrek?
what that feedback was. I think it's my PlayStation 5. It's sound.
Mm.
Because I'm playing Fallout.
Ah. Okay. Yep.
But
That's
okay,
all
that's
the.
a running theme with all the kids though. They've all been muscular.
Not muscular, but they've all been interested in adventuring traits.
Okay.
So far. You still have 2 more houses to visit.
Oh yeah.
Or
I mean, that's probably not the case though, because